So, leading directly on from talking about guides and loved ones as protection, let's talk about how we can use a common sense approach in our mediumship development to serve as protection. What do I mean by that? Well, we have a lot of people wanting to develop as mediums. They come to us for training. And we always ask them, okay, so what have you been doing? What's your approach been? Why? Thinking to ourselves, well, okay, they've been doing this for a long time, but they don't feel like they're really getting anywhere. So, where's it gone wrong? Or, what can we do to improve? And the first thing that we hear is that they sit down, they open themselves up to spirit and put that thought out there. Okay, spirit can come to me now. They go down into a meditative state and then end up with problems. And they don't understand why. They're saying, but I, asked for the highest good to come to me. I surrounded myself in white light. And yet I still feel like I have this energy with me that's very negative. We liken this situation very much to a house. You are the house. And your intent, opening yourself up, is akin to opening the front door. So I want you now to think that you're in your house and you've opened your front door. Who are you inviting in? Have you just shouted out to the whole street, my door is open, everyone's welcome to come in? And then you've had a whole load of people come in and they've all sat down in your lounge and you say, okay, it's time to go now. But two of them won't go. They won't leave. They will not. They're refusing to budge, and you're going, well, I did it with the best of intention, and I put the sage on and la la la, but they haven't left. Why? What's the problem here? The problem is quite often the intent behind the invitation. When we sit for mediumship development and we do just open ourselves up to all and sundry, of course, what we can expect is all and sundry to come to us. Whereas if we focus our open door invitation on just our guides, just our loved ones, just spirit that can be evidenced by people present, what we're doing is we're reducing the likelihood of unwanted spirit attention or unwanted energetic attention coming to us. It's not going to rule everything out. We still get drop-in spirits who don't have any negative intention towards us, but take the opportunity because there's a medium there and they may really want to say something to somebody, and they come and they go. But it does really help. Would you agree?
I would agree, absolutely.
Yeah. So we very much say use your common sense to help keep you safe. There's that analogy. There's also the analogy of when you're working with spirits and let's say you're maybe some way down your path with development and you are able to get information from them, whether it's clairvoyantly or in a trance situation. You want to be at some point try and establish who these communicators are. If you have a spirit coming to you regularly, that's not giving you anything useful. It's not helping, not acting in a positive way towards you. You kind of need to try to be looking at, well, what's that all about? And is there any way that you can start to evidence who these beings are? And then again, common sense approach. If you feel that you can hear them very clearly and yet they're refusing to give you the information you need in order to establish who they are, then you need to be thinking about closing your door to them and not letting them in.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Absolutely. So, it sounds so easy, doesn't it? And so very simple, but your intention with this stuff is pretty much is everything. It can be critical in a lot of areas of development. It doesn't matter whether we're working in a clairvoyant capacity, trance, channeling, whatever form of mediumship that you feel drawn towards working in, always do it with integrity and the right intent. that the beings that are coming to you are your guides at the outset, and from there on in, that your guides will help manage who then comes thereafter.
Okay.
And it should help.